Hello. Oh, I'm not there. I forgot a thing. Let me just click that. Click this, click that. All that stuff. Oops. I closed the Discord window, but it looks like I'm still... Alright. Hello, guys. How are all of you? There we go. I know what words are. Goodness gracious. Okay, so that is the party that I want. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not sure what we need to do for volume. Let me turn it up a teeny bit. And then we'll get into a battle and we'll see. It looks like... I think they've added the artwork, like they've changed the artwork from March. I don't know. I don't read these. I gave up reading these things a long time ago. Partially because I don't like the font size, but partially because, like, they use flavor text of words, and I'm just like, I mean, it does do more damage or not. Like, the Spiral Abyss stuff is like, this is minus 50% defense and plus 30% attack. Like, that is simple enough words that I can understand. Hello, cat. Let's see, how are we on? You turn it down a teeny weeny bit. There we go. So, if you cannot tell, I have my headset around my neck again today. Just because... So the ear infection medicine will last... what are words? The ear infection medicine will last me 10 days, and I went to the pharmacy today to double check something with the medicine that I was given, because I was also given eardrops, and I was like, there's no instruction on the eardrops besides just take 40... Not 40, take 4 drops, and that's it. And like, it doesn't say it's an antibiotic, it just says the chemical name. And I'm like, I don't know what this means. I really don't. So I just went ahead and asked him, like, what is this? What are the eardrops? Should I be taking them? Because, like, I don't... The nurse didn't tell me. She just said, I'm going to give you eardrops. But we were talking about other things at the same time. So for all I knew, the eardrops were going to be related to just, like, daily eardrop use. So I have no idea. Apparently the eardrops are an antibiotic as well, and I should have been taking them daily the last, like, 6 days. I only did, like, 1 or 2 days with 4 drops, and then I've done, like, 2 drops. 1 or 2 days, maybe. But I haven't taken them daily, and I haven't been noting that I've been taking them daily. So I asked the pharmacist, and he's like, there's not much liquid in there, so just take them until they run out. Finish the amoxicillin that you're on, and then just go until you're out. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I can do that. I can do that. Why are these all remembrance ones? Good lord. Oh, it's because March is remembrance, isn't she? It's doing like a weird thing that's loading in between. My neck is aching and I don't know what it is. Is it like my headset? I don't know. Because the headset has like hard bars, and I don't know if like the bars are just... Yeah, I think the bars are hitting the back of my neck in a weird way that's uncomfortable. I noticed it last time too, but I just did not feel the need to complain about it, I guess. My neck's been really tender the last 2 days. And I think I need to be taking more of my anti-inflammatory stuff that I just haven't been. Let's do that one. I don't know what it says, but let's do it. Yeah, that one. Oh, it's Memo Sprite specifically, and I don't have a Memo Sprite in my party. It's fine. Hunt Nildy. I don't know, that one. That's the other thing, is that like that text that's supposed to be important is gold with black and white surrounding it, and yet for some reason on that background it's really hard to read. which just adds to the frustration. So, I read 24 books in September. I read a lot of books. One thing that I finished doing was yesterday I took the time, it took forever, I didn't realize it would take so long, but I took the time to transcribe the notes from my regular daily journal into the reading journal, which is the long-term reading journal itself. I was gonna do like decorations and stuff, but I just didn't have it in me, so I just transcribed as I would when I'm lazy, which is, most of them get half pages. They don't get anything else besides that. I might start doing full day pages just to see for October. I'm not planning to read a whole lot in October. I do have a couple of things that I want to read. I have a couple of movies that I want to watch. Like I grabbed Mulan live action, just so I can watch it, just to see. I'll probably just put it in the background and just like see what it is. And I grabbed Into the Woods, Return to Oz, Over the Garden Wall. There's one other that I grabbed, I can't remember what it was. Maybe it's just those 4. But for reading, I want to finish the Emily Wilde's book number 2. I'm just about 60% through it. I have the physical book to go to, and I have the audiobook, so I can swap between the two as I feel like it. And then I also have the, it's nice to do this stuff, because I don't need to like pay attention a whole lot while it's happening. But I just got book number 3 physically because the audiobook was taking forever. So I'm like, let me just get the physical book from the library and read that. So I have that to do. I have one small book to read. I also have the book for the book club, and I have like 1 or 2 manga to read. But like, I don't know, I just... What are words? I don't know. What's that? Wealth? Let's do wealth. Triangle. Is it actually going to? That's lame. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot that I want to read in October, per se. I do want to get more of Run on Your New Legs and 15 Minutes Before We Really Date, because those 2 manga have been, no matter which volume I pick up, has been enjoyable. I think I will be reading number 3 when it comes in for Run on Your New Legs, which is the high school kid who joins basically the track team after being the soccer kid, and he gets injured in something. I don't think we've been told what his injury was caused by, but he gets injured, and that's whenever he becomes cripple. I don't know if the right word is paraplegic, so in my mind I'm just gonna say, in my mind and my notes I've just said cripple. It's like that's just been easier for my poor little brain to do. Yeah. So I have that stuff to do. I did make an appointment for my car to get a repair done. We're looking really far out for my repair because it's gonna be an all-day gig. It's gonna take them all 6 hours to do, and I'm like, do I just go home for the several hours? Because like, it's gonna take an hour to get there, drop off my car, and then I have to have someone take me back home, which will be another hour, and then 6 hours, but like, it's an hour from my house to get there, so if they say that it's done that same day, I may not be able to pick it up that same day, because I'll have to come back the next day anyways. So I just, I don't like it. I did look and I saw that there is a library that's open. The library opens up from 10 to 5 though, and my appointment drop off is at have gone to the store one. My appointment drop-off is at 8 a.m., so I have 2 hours of nothing to do. And I'm just like, that sucks. Because, like, yes, I can kill 2 hours of time, but, like, it's easier to kill when you're in a thing, you know, to do stuff with. So, I don't know. Thankfully, it's the end of the month practically, so I have a long time to figure this out. For shit. But I do have books in my list, and I have books, of course, on my shelf to read. So it's not like I don't have stuff to read if I do feel like reading. But I will. I don't want to say that I'm tired of reading, because I'm not. I think it's just that I grabbed so many manga that I wasn't. Well, that's the thing when you grab manga, right? Is if you haven't heard of it before, you're taking a risk on whether or not you're gonna like it. And I feel like I had a lot that I wasn't interested in. Our Dreams at Dusk, interesting, just not interested enough to pick up the next volume. Perfectly fine volume. Girl from the Other Side, interesting. Not super interested to pick up the next volume. I'm kind of interested to grab the next volume just to see like the first couple of pages to see where the story goes immediately, but like overall the story's not super interesting to me. And then the Galaxy Next Door, A Girl from a Galaxy Next Door, whatever it was called. That was one of the few where like I read the back, something about like it's an alien girl, and I'm like, okay, cool. So it'll be like sci-fi, fantasy type of vibes. No, crushed my little dream. It is not at all sci-fi, fantasy, anything of any sort, and I just felt really let down after reading that because there was, other than like a couple of conversations about like an appendage or something that she stabs a guy with or something, like other than one or two small things, there was nothing that was like really I don't know, there was just nothing that was like super endearing to like it was a fine story, but there was nothing in it that felt alien girl next door kind of vibes. It just felt very it felt like like maybe the rest of it is supposed to be sci-fi, but the volume specifically that I got was so plaino shoujo manga, normal people with a family that supports them doing their jobs. The story itself was cute, but like so much of it was just regular everyday life. And regular everyday life is fine. I just was expecting aliens or something sci-fi. And like they talked about it, but they didn't show any of it. So I just was like put off by that. And then the one that I read last night, Mint Chocolate, the cover of it looked like it was a BL. It looked like it was going to be really cute. It is just a cover for Valentine's / White Day. The overall story was fine and cute, but there's a large section of the story where you're dealing with they're students in high school, and there's a large section where you're dealing with a girl being a brat and bullying the main character girl who's kind of stupid. And I don't really empathize or care about the bullies, and maybe this is such a large section of the volume because it covers like 3 chapters or something. It covers like half the volume. Maybe it's such a big section because in the previous volumes, because it was number 4, in the previous volumes it was a big deal, and so it has had this big long setup, and so this is the payoff and reward and resolution of it finally happening. I don't know because I haven't read 1, 2, and 3, and the story of 4 does not make me interested to read 1, 2, and 3. Instead, there is enough context in Volume 4 that I would rather just pick up Volume 5 instead. to read that, because like that's how little I care about this girl bullying, and I got enough of the setup of what the story is that like, did I really need volumes 1, 2, and 3? Because I understand enough by just volume 4 with the way it's written that I apparently don't need 1, 2, and 3. So I feel like that's kind of bad writing in a way, because you kind of want a continuous story to a degree. So, and then the other one that I read that I didn't like a whole lot was Rainbow Days Volume 2, and I didn't like that just because I wasn't interested in the story. It's a shoujo that has a lot of the guys' perspective, as none of them are in clubs in high school. They're all just like taking lazy while they're doing high school and studying and being idiots, which is perfectly fine. I have no judgment for that. But I feel like I don't want to say it's dated, but it just feels like it's... How far does this go? Are we going to 100? We're going to 100. We have a while to go. Let's go ahead and do a couple more runs. I don't know. It just felt... There are other people on Storygraph that if they did write a comment on their reviews, which I skimmed after I'd finished mine, they specifically did not like the there's a sadist character. They weren't a fan of the sadist character and how it was played for like laughs and stuff. And I'm like, man, you clearly are new to manga, because a sadist character being supported by his friends and that he's fully open with like a girl has a crush on him. And he's like, okay, do you like pain? And she's like, what? He's like, I will not date you because I'm a sadist. I like giving pain. And if you're not a masochist, then our relationship is not going to go anywhere. And he ends up scaring off the girl by saying that. And one of the commenters was like, why would he say that? He's in high school. That's so off-putting. And I'm like, I knew a sadist. And they knew that they were a sadist when they were 11. And their tendencies of sadism did not change. And they happily found a masochist partner, and they were perfectly fine. But like, they knew that they were a sadist by the time that they were 11. Like, we didn't necessarily have words for it when we were 11, but we knew what the heck it was. Like, we just did. So I don't know if this is that person, but like the fact that the character had his friends supporting him in his I don't want to say kink, because that's not correct, in his being aware of what his preference was, and that his friends were like, no, we like that you're a sadist, like you're fine, we have fun with you, and like, you know when to stop, kind of thing. Like, it was, they work with it, kind of thing. They do compromise and stuff, and they work with it. And that was a positive representation of a sadist in a manga, and that was totally fine. There was another section in that same manga where they have a girl character who is lesbian, crushing on the main boy's girl crush. And that is the best thing that I can say about that. Because the lesbian girl is a cartoony caricature played for laughs in terms of lesbianism. And it's not fun to read at all, because she's just there for comedic sake. She is highly rude and possessive to any girl that even comes nearby the girl that she has a crush on, which is just stupid. I mean, she's acting like she's 7 years old with how rude and possessive she is. It's insane. And like, she's not. She's a high schooler. I just didn't like that. And I didn't like that it's like, oh yeah, we put in a lesbian girl, but she's going to be here just as a caricature. And like, she is so violent and rude towards the guys, and then violent and rude towards other girls. And it just... Her maturity level is very young, and it's played for laughs, and it's just uncomfortable to read. I think is the best way to put that, because like, you can have lesbians crushing on their best girlfriend played for laughs or comedy or whatever, or it can be endearing, and like Madoka and Cardcaptor Sakura, and like, it can be played as an endearing quality, and it can be fine. And just in this manga, it was just like, no, we need the side girl character to have like a comedic effect to bounce off of one or two of the guys in the group, and I didn't like that at all. Oh, Play It Cool Guys. I want to get Volume 3 of Play It Cool Guys. So I have Volume 3 of Play It Cool Guys. So the good ones is Play It Cool Guys, 15 Minutes Before We Really Date, and Run on Your New Legs. And Your World, but Your World I say with a tilt of my head and a little squint, because Your World is shoujo depressing wheelchair type story, whereas the Run on Your New Legs is sports anime kind of vibe, and it's just, I don't know, it's just done better. I did read Blue Lock #1. I did get that volume, and Blue Lock #1, I think because I went into it knowing nothing about the show, I just knew that it was like a soccer anime. I'm like, okay, soccer anime, that'll be fine, fun to read. No, they have like forced institutionalization and are kidnapped from their parents, and his parents like barely care about soccer, which is just weird in Japan, or because like they're very big on soccer and baseball and stuff. I don't know, it just seems weird. It just seems really, really weird. So yeah. I don't have a delay. I mean, I don't have a follow-up person. See, that says physical. I think that says destruction or erudition. That says ice. So erudition is Anaxa, I know. So, but yeah, I feel like it's just like I've had so much manga that I read, and I feel like I'm probably exaggerating, but it feels like the manga that I didn't like was greater than the manga that I did like. And you know, that actually probably is correct, because there was a few where it was like, it was a slog to get through, or I didn't enjoy reading it. Like, I read Josie the Tiger and the Fish, and that was a slog to get through. It's just, it's 2 volumes in one. It's an omnibus. It has fine pacing. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting like something better. I don't know. I don't know what I would do to make that story better, I guess is the way that I should phrase that. See, it's like teleporting me to a weird area and then it teleports me here. That's so weird. Why is that reward and then I get a punishment? That doesn't seem fair. Okay. So, but yeah, I bet if I looked through it, like the manga that I read, I'm gonna find ones I didn't enjoy. I did finish the Fish Wheels book. That took forever to finish. And as much as I'm loving the Emily Wilds book #2, I got distracted by reading a lot of manga instead. So that book has just been sitting for a while. So not that I need to. I will pick it up, and when I do, I will enjoy my time with it. And so I know that, so I just need to like sit down and do it. I didn't want that button. Whoopsies. Which is, you know, sometimes that's easy, and sometimes, see, it puts me in like a weird area. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. But yeah, so yesterday I spent a lot of time just transcribing one from the other, and I think what I'm going to try for October is I'm going to write the title and the score, like the title, what it is, and then the score on a page in my daily journal, but then the actual notes will go directly into the reading journal instead of in the daily, just so I don't have to transcribe them later. And I'm going to try to give each one its own page type thing. I'm not entirely sure. I was looking back at Aaron Smith on YouTube is one of my main inspirations for looking at the decoration type thing and like sizing and stuff. And I was just looking in 2024. I was like, oh, she has a smaller book. Her smaller book is still a B5, and a B5 is still better than I think the A5 that I have now. So it's still a larger, physically larger book than what I have. And I was like, oh, so that's why she has so much room for decoration and stuff, because it's physically a larger book, which is fine because she doesn't, sometimes she doesn't read a whole lot and sometimes she does. And so she takes time to like make big decoration spreads and stuff. And like, I don't think I'm quite there yet, or I don't know if I want to be, to enjoy it type thing. So like, I don't know if I want to do like washies, or like if I have enough washies that I like, do I want to have more washies, or do I want to do papers and stuff, like just figuring out that in between. I do know that like I got a thing of cardstock and I don't mind it. I mind that it's as thick as it is. Like for some reason I think I expected it to be thinner cardstock, and it's not. That one. Quantum. That one's a erudition. Let's grab that one. Ooh, store. So yeah, it's just, I feel happy in that my brain can kind of like turn off. Yeah, I feel happy in that my brain can turn off from reading so much, and then I'm like, okay, I have a couple of books that I want to read. Lose all blessings, screw that. Chance for store domains, I don't need that anymore. That doesn't matter anymore either. Entering battle, automatically enters auto battle that cannot be turned off, I don't care. Increases damage dealt by allies after 15 turns. The damage that they receive is increased. Let's do that one. Encounter, I guess. But so I was looking at my calendar, and most of my month is free. Actually, the appointment that was on Monday that I have this week got moved to Thursday. So now I have something to do on Thursday instead, but now my Monday is free. And so I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, so that means I have a fair bit of time to do stuff. And so I'm just trying to figure out on my own side how I want to divvy up my time. Like, I really want to finish Harvestella this month. I want to get through Harvestella to the next thing and just, you know, go with that sort of stuff. So it's kind of like figuring out how much do I want to do Star Rail, how much do I want to do Genshin. I don't remember if it's on stream with you guys, but I went into a cave in Genshin, and there was a sign, maybe it was with you guys. There was a little notebook that you read that said the Black Tide in Genshin. It was like we're supposed to be holding back the Black Tide. And I was like, I was talking with Tubis about it. I'm like, okay, so we know that Genshin has a fake sky. And we know that the world tree that they're in is basically a computer. Like, all the things that we can infer is like, this is a USB drive, this is the processor, this is like, you know, crap, like this is a computer. They're inside a computer to some degree, or the world tree is a computer and they're like somehow bits of data. The Black Tide, unless it's like a different word between the two games, the Black Tide specifically in Star Rail is a fictitious thing to embody the Honkai, because Honkai is a word for everything that destroys civilizations. It's not a being, it's not a thing. It's an entity, like a force like gravity kind of thing. It's just a force that exists. Black Tide is the created by somebody, they wrote it in the computer program, fictitious thing to embody the Honkai in the computer program that is Ampo. That, sorry, I saw one of the 7 things in there. I'm like, what the hell is that doing here? But it is here fictitiously. We had a character build it. Sorry, I'm reading these. Weakness broken, grab that one. We had a character specifically build. I haven't done this. Let me see. I should have been doing this before now, so this is my bad. Because I passed like 3 of these. So we know that it is, Dan, is fictitious. Black Tide is fictitious. It is something that a person coded into a computer program of a simulator, which is what Ampo is. Well, Ampo is actually a scepter, but like, you know, the world where Finon lives. It's a fictitious world. If there is Black Tide in Genshin, that means that Genshin is likely another computer program, either within Ampo itself, and it's also being run by Lygus, or it's being run by another one of the scepters, because there are multiple scepters that exist in the world. I forget how many there are in Star Rail. I think there was like 11 or something scepters. So, but is it a closed off world like a computer program like Finon's Ampo world with Hades Elysiae, or is it a physical planet that is being blocked off somehow? And like, I don't know the answer, and I don't know if the game is going to choose to answer that, because that is such a weird thing, and it's a very weird thing to insert so late in the game, because we had Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Enko, Nomiya, Chasm, Sumeru, Fontaine, Sumeru Desert in there as well, so that's 8. And then we had Natlan, and then we had Mayor Javari, and then we have Nodcry. So we have 11, you know, more or less large sections, excluding Dragonspine and the other large and the other large Summer Isles that Venti flung off. So like, I don't know, we have things to take care of. Okay, so it's gonna take a while to get to 100, so I'll just do that off stream, I think, when I feel like it. We have 70 something days, so there's no real hurry for that. I want to do you, because now I have my little doodads I can hit this thing in the face with. Ta-ta. So, but anyways, I have more time to do a bunch of stuff on stream with Harvestella and stuff like that. So part of it is just like, now my current struggle is waking up. So like, I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, and then I just didn't get out of bed. And then my cat came and cuddled, and we said hi at like 10. And then I silenced my alarms and stuff and just turned them off at like 11:20 or something. And then I just didn't get out of bed until like 12:45, something like that, like really close to 1. And I was like, on the one hand, I don't mind, because if I wake up anywhere between like 11 and 1, in a way, that's fine. It seems like my cat doesn't like that, though. So I have to think about him, too. But I also have to recognize that after all of I think the writing really did me in yesterday, of all the transcribing, because I was listening to other things while I was doing it. But, like, nothing that if I was trying to listen to, like, a television program, it wasn't holding my attention to keep me entertained for, like, time to pass. I had a better time when I was listening to a streamer play a video game and whatever they were doing in that. But even still, I think it took, like, 4 hours to do all the transcribing, which is why I'm like, maybe I do it all the first time in the reading journal. So, but I know that's going to take me several hours just to like, sometimes it doesn't, but usually it takes me like an hour and a half to get you know, going for the day, take care of the cat, do all the things I need to do throughout the day. And if there's anything like small chore that I want to do throughout the day, that has to get done too. So, like, today, I could go and grab my cat's medicine. I don't need to. I'm not going to run out of it this weekend. So, I can just get that on Monday. So, I called it in, so I'm getting that on Monday. But that gives me, like, all weekend to do something for fun. I will say, with this ear infection, I think maybe because of the ear infection ahead of time, I haven't had much of an appetite. But I'm really glad that I went and I grabbed that spinach ravioli stuff. That stuff is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Highly recommend. And like the raviolis are massive, so like even eating just like 5 or 6 of them fills me up really quickly. I was thinking of doing Pikmin today, but there's some stuff in the yard that I want to take care of. So it's been raining the last couple of days here and there, and it's not raining today. It rained last night, but then it's been dry all day today. It only rained for a little bit last night, so most of the stuff's dry. So I want to go weed whack a bit of the yard, and that's not going to take me very long, but I'm just kind of like waiting for the sun to go down. And I think it'll be down at like 4:30ish, 4:30. It's looking kind of okay now. Maybe go in the next like 10-15 minutes and do the weed whacking. Do I have one more? I do have one more. Okay. Sorry, I'm eating a Pop-Tart. I'm hearing my cat cry out in the living room window. Sometimes he'll do like a chain of cries in a row, and by listening to him, I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. Sometimes he meows at my neighbor. Sometimes he hears like a bird. Sometimes he sees a stray cat that's out there. I haven't seen that cat in a while. I don't know what he's talking about. He sees something. It was really cute when I called the vet to get his medicine. She heard him because he meows when I'm on the phone, and she's like, "Is that him talking?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Yes." Like he does this especially when I'm on the phone, and she's like, "Yes, because you're talking to him, and he's the important one. You're not talking to him." And I'm like, "Yep, exactly." Okay, so we've got that stuff taken care of. What is this? Thank you. There's a bird thing, because Tuva's posted that. That button? No. This button? There we go. This gives gems. Okay. Where's this at? Oh, I don't have to do anything. Skip tutorial. Oh my god, go away. Let me just hit the button. How do I? There we go. Do I want peach or do I want... 5 blueberries? Let's do blueberries. Oh, this is multiplayer. Oh, that's annoying. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Want blueberries though. That's annoying. Hello, kitty. Oh, is this not co-op where you trade off between the two? This was co-op where you trade off between the two. Oh, it's just a timer. Oh, okay. I like that better. No, not you. This one. This is hard to move your joystick that fast. Okay. Interesting. So it sends you through rounds? Interesting. Yes, Cat, I hear you. I hear I'm making funny noises and I'm just like, what are you doing? Supposed to blow that up? Oh no, it just does that. Okay. I bet this is really quiet for you guys, because it sounds quiet to me. Oh, to be fair, I turned down my television volume, so like there is that. There is that. I always forget that I do that. Yeah, it's a little quiet. Turn that up. Interesting. So you just like go through rounds of defeat? Okay. Can I do the D-pad? No. That's annoying. Ah, I was gonna move that strawberry. That's rude. What? Oh. Okay, that's annoying. Nope, this one. Okay. There's another one still? Oh gosh. How long does this go for? Good lord, I thought it would just be like one game. And it most certainly is not. Okay. I was just thinking, what is the game that I want to play for October? And I kind of don't know. Like, I've tried doing Fragile Dreams and stuff, and as much as I do love Fragile Dreams, I kind of think I need to dedicate more time to it than I want to do right now, if that makes sense. Oh. Oh, there it is. Not that one. This one. This one. Do I have to go like one at a time through them? Is that how it goes? A little annoying. Okay. Interesting. Means you get kicked out at some point? I don't know. Like if you play, I don't want to say bad, but like... I don't know how to remove those. I like this game, but then there's also sections of it where it's like, this is just Candy Crush. And there are sections of Candy Crush that I don't like. So I played, when I did play Candy Crush, I had it on, like the Facebook games, which is where I played it. And I got until a point where it was like you had to do special things to destroy like chocolates or something to unlock the rest of the area or something. I'm just like, this is not fun anymore. Because I wanted it to be more like Bejeweled Blitz. And it's not. It's like, it starts off being like relaxing and then it eventually just becomes like a strategy game of like breaking certain things. And I'm like, nope, I'm not here for that. I am not. Ooh, why is my joystick not moving? I have a turn count on that one. That's interesting. I don't know why I only got 300 from that last one. That was weird. It was like because you were a rookie, it like locked you into being that? I don't know. That's annoying. Damn it. It takes away the moves that I want to do. Flip anything else in my way? I'm kind of thinking of plugging in my PlayStation 2 and doing Persona 4. I don't remember where I left off in that game at all. Like, I think I dealt with the Bears Persona, maybe? I just don't quite remember. But I remember liking that game enough that, like, yeah, I should do that. God damn it, that's not where I wanted to move you. Oh, for friggin' hell. And they don't drop straight down. But yeah, when Candy Crush became just a strategy game, I was just like, nope, not doing this. I don't play strategy RPG games, grid games for a reason, because my brain just can't. I've tried, and like I can do one battle and that's it. My brain just can't do them. God damn it! Rude. No! Oh my god. I know that, like, this is my bird helping me, but also, like, I want my thing. Let me do my thing. Am I out? It says that I'm still going, even though I'm below the elimination line. Interesting. Weird. I also wouldn't mind doing the Nier game. The second one, Automata, I think it's the second one. I do want to check to see like how long it is to beat, because Harvestella is saying that like it's only 40 something hours. I'm 70 hours into that game according to my Switch, and I'm just like, yeah. Damn it. So yeah. Rude. I am kind of thinking of Fragile Dreams though, because one, it's a creepy game. It's very sad, but also like I think that I would enjoy it more if I took the time to like do the combat. Like I understand how the combat is, but maybe if I just like did it more? I don't know if that makes sense. Because the first time I played it, I admit that I didn't understand what I was doing, because it's the first time playing the game. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna do end of stream. I'm gonna go take care of the weed whacking outside, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. It could be 10-15 minutes, it could be half an hour. I have no idea how long that's going to take. But when we come back, I was thinking we could do maybe Pikmin, because I do have that one that's post Olimar, and do that for a little bit, because I've realized that Pikmin has allowed me to just like be potato brain, and after all the manga that I read, I kind of feel like I need potato brain energy. Yeah, no. Gosh darn it. Rude. What? Swap, swap, swap. Rude. Top one's a girl named Farina. Cute. Yeah, I was thinking you're gonna ice that stuff over. It's fine. But also, like, I know that once I start doing Tales of Symphonia, I'm gonna really enjoy it. So I just have to like pick. Maybe we'll do Harvestella. Maybe we'll do some Harvestella tonight. For a little bit. That's the other thing, is I kind of just need to like let myself relax and play a game. Because once I do, whenever I do for Harvestella, I have tons of fun. Ah! I feel like this bird's working against me. This one. My joystick is working against me, that's what it is. I tell it to go one way and it doesn't. I'm surprised I can't use the D-pad. Like, how would you do this on computer? I don't know. Curse, yo! I watched Cinema Sins did Pee-wee Sherman Grand Adventure, or whatever it was called, and he's like, I can't believe this movie made like enough money to like become a series. And I was watching the video, and like every single thing that he was highlighting, I'm like, I don't remember this happening in the movie. Did this really happen in the movie? Like, there were some scenes that, like, yes, I remember, because I saw it when I was a kid. And then there's other scenes where I'm like, I don't remember this at all. Like, did I watch the movie? I know that I did. And I remember him, like, he had weird behaviors towards, like, especially the girl that liked him. I don't know, it's just odd. See, I'm not that good at this game. How are this many people that are like not better than me? Or is it like we're just being grouped into weird groups? I don't know. Like, Yeah. One game that I want to buy is the Theatrhythm Final Bar line. But like, I'm scared that once I buy it, I'm not going to really play it. Like, it sounds like a fun game, and I played the demo of it. And I say that because I have Patapon. And Patapon, I can't... Well, I can stream Patapon, but like, I have to have my headset in a weird way because I have to have it so I can hear the game. Because the way Patapon works. And like... I played enough of it that I'm like, does Patapon have a plot? Because if Patapon doesn't have a plot, I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know how to say that another way. Ooh, we could do Echoes of Wisdom. Thought of that. Really? I want to be done! Like, they're gonna win anyways, it doesn't matter. No, go up. Oh my God. No, I want this one. That's not too bad. I don't mind the difference, because, like, I don't care. I'm not using my abilities. I have 2 abilities that I can hit, and I'm not using either. I just noticed that. I saw the triangle button. I'm like, oh. Oops. That's fine. I don't mind. Yeah, so, like, whenever I did the 1300, it didn't let me through. Or the 300 the first time, it didn't let me through. Interesting. Then come down here. Achieve 1500. So I just need to do one more for that. So that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tubus was like, I just zammed through. Has she done the seal? No, she hasn't. I mean, she has done the seal one. I'm not good at the seal one. I know that. How many gems do I have now? 18. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go take care of the lawn, because I know I don't really want to do that. Because it's the sun is down enough so the yard is cool. So I'm gonna go do that, and then might go read for a little bit. My plan is to come back and play a little bit of a game, but like, if I'm not feeling it, then I'm not feeling it, kind of thing. I kind of was thinking of doing some Genshin exploration stuff too. I don't know. I think I'm just kind of like just low energy today, as a whole, and that might still be just because I have the ear infection, because I didn't know the ear drops were antibiotics as well. I wrote it on the bottle. I made sure that I wrote it on the bottle as soon as I got back from the pharmacist. Okay, so yeah, I plan to be back later tonight, but I'm not too sure when or what I will do. I might just do Pikmin, because Pikmin is so easy and brainless, because I know if I grab Harvestella, I'm gonna want to do like the quests and stuff that are there, because those are so much fun. And I don't feel like I have the brain power that I would like to have for Harvestella, just because like I can feel the, you know, when you're sick and your body just has like that achy feeling. I have that achy feeling in my body, so I might just take the afternoon of being like a potato, which is why if I'm sick, Pikmin is the game to play. But yeah, so I'm gonna go take care of the yard and whatnot, and then I'll be back at some point this afternoon. Bye.